fuck is going on here? Okay, so I'll switch to that one. I'll put it on that one, right? Yeah. Dude, wait, what the fuck? So, so if you switch, what the fuck is going on? Dude, if you switch your fucking... Okay, so let me put this... I'm not gonna play it like this. Okay, so what if I set it to 5, right? And I come out of it. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys see that? How when I switched my axial, right? Now I can emote, right? I can emote now. But if you take your axial dead zone down to 0, it won't let me emote. What the fuck? Then I'm gonna have to tell Bungie about this. Dude, like I literally cannot emote at all. What the fuck? So what if I take it to a 1? Can I emote then? Oh, okay. So, oh wait, no, I can't. No, I can't. Wait. Whoa, this is wild, bro. So, so if I take this to 5, right? I can emote now. It'll let me emote, right? But if I have my settings at a 0, god dang it, dude, are you kidding me right now? Okay, so I switched my axial. Dude, this is what, dude, I'm gonna have to test this in like a battlefield. For some reason, if you... Let me try this in the world. Maybe it's just a bug. Could have been a bug. I don't know, but so if I'm gonna take it to 5, right? I'm not gonna shoot anything or nothing, but I'm gonna take it to 5, right? And I have all my freaking emotes activated, right? They're all activated, right? So when I go down to here, they're set to 5, right? It'll let me emote. But for some reason, if you take your axial to a, like, see right here, I can use every single emote, right? Every single emote. But if I take my dead zone down to a 0, it's not gonna let me emote. What the freaking hell, dude? Like why? You know what I mean? Like, I like playing at this setting. Dude, this is wild, bro. It won't let me emote. Whoa. Okay, so what if I put a 1 on there? Dude, even at a 1, it won't let me emote. Dude, I don't understand what the big deal is. Okay, at a 2, I can emote. At a 2, I can emote. Right? But if I take it down to a 1, it's not letting me emote. Yeah. It's stopped emoting. Wow. Dude, why is it every time I find something cool, something doesn't work? Okay, so I okay, so I don't okay, so for it to work, my setting is at a 0.1, but for it to work, you gotta move your analog stick to whatever direction you want, and then emote right away. But if you do it without moving, it will not let you emote. Dude, like why? Dude, I don't understand what the big deal is. You know what I mean? So if I move, even if I move at 0, it won't let me emote. But if I switch, right, to a 5 and 5, right, emote. And if I take this down to a 4, right, we'll put this on a 4, it'll still let me emote. Okay, we're dropping the setting. Oh, dropping the setting to a 3. Okay, it'll still let me emote. Taking it to a 2. Okay, still lets me emote. Taking it to a 1. 1. Okay. Okay, so if I move, it'll let me emote. But if I don't move, right, it won't let me emote. So if I move, I can emote. I can emote everything I want. But I have to move, right? If I don't move, right? Okay, so what setting is this? Okay, that's a 1, right? So I'm gonna take it down to 0, right? So if I move, it won't let me emote. Wow, what the heck? Like why? Dude, that is wild. Okay, so apparently when you have your setting at 0, axial dead zone, and radio dead zone, right? Set to 0. They're both set to 0. You cannot, and I mean you cannot, freaking emote. Dude, where's that freaking thing at? Okay, so notice how I have all of my emotes on, alright? Right? They're all on, they're all active, right? So, if I switch this to a 5, right? It's programmed. I can emote, right? Now, if I take it off of 5, take it down under 0, you can't emote. That's a wrap. Okay. Alright, hopefully,